Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Robbie Ray will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher is going to have to be on top of his game.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Bryant can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Zobrist on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Chris Bryant. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Murphy. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jose Quintana gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Settling in now, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. A ball and no strikes. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
The 0-1 offering. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Peralta stands at second with 2 gone. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 6.
Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Marte sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the pitcher Jose Quintana. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Looped out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, John Ryan Murphy will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Murphy, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist, a base hit in his first trip.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's Chris Bryant now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Drilled down the line. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that one is gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Two 2-0 now. No outs, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Flores has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Here's Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The next 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Baez, base runner at first with 1 out. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
And a waste pitch there. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's going,
set. Here it comes. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Up next for Arizona, Robbie Ray. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. Hayward moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. And he takes ball 1. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Bryant is up with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Seared down the first baseline, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up and laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Jones at second with 2 down. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Wilmer Flores is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Quintana sets. Here's the 0-1. Right side hit hard. Zobrist is able to get there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's foul.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Look out. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in, Jose Quintana. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now batter.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
From the stretch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Escobar is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard back up the middle. There's Baez. And that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Quintana gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 3-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his 2nd hit tonight. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here. He
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the pool area and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Striding in, Jason Hayward. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Skied into straightaway right. Jones on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, John Ryan Murphy, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to put that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So it's first and third with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 5-2.